is the cause that today Guru Maharaj was, Guru Maharaj gone abroad. I mean, that time Bhakti Siddhi Goswami Maharaj came to Guru Maharaj. So he went to Krishna Babaji and asking, we want to record you, right? Then Krishna said, "Why? You please, you sing." Then Krishna Babaji said, "You ordering me to sing?" I say, "You sing."
Right. Yeah.
I want you sing.
Yeah.
Then when Babaji Master was there, yes, okay, I shall sing. Then Goswami Maharaj and they sing. Then he said, "Let's go with me, let's go." Then they took Goswami Maharaj, come to Kaladip, Chaitanya Saraswati Math, Guru Maharaj's upstairs room, place, courtyard, and Guru Maharaj sitting maybe in outside that, in his place, in his courtyard, and they say, "Now sit and listen." Hey!
Right.
Goswami Maharaj first, Krishna Babaji brought him, "You want to listen, kirtan me, now listen." Śrīla Maharaj.
Right, that's right.
Like this, eh? I heard from Goswami Maharaj.
Yeah, from Sudhir?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could remember that story. It was such a good story.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great story.
So this is the first time Goswami Maharaj come to Guru Maharaj and seen Guru Maharaj and start to listen Guru Maharaj. And today we got a lot, Hari Katha, right? Beginning in this way, that means Krishna Babaji Maharaj told, "You want to listen, record my kirtan, now you come and listen." Nope.
But Śrīla Bhaktivedanta Swami brought his disciples for one Vyasa Puja of one Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's appearance day. So he brings all these disciples from Mayapur over to Śrīla Maharaja's mat to show them the standard, how it's done. Because they're all new, right?
Yes.
So two things happen. One is Guru Maharaj had the opportunity to ask the Western devotees a question.
Yes.
And it was a very interesting question, and it's about what inspired you to turn your back on your family, your friends, all these connections that you had previously, and to come this side, to become a devotee.
Mm-hmm.
What was it that turned you, right? And one of Prabhupada's lady disciples, she answered the question, and she said, "I was charmed that I was being invited into Krishna's family." And Guru Maharaj, she liked that answer.
She say again?
I was charmed that I was being invited into Krishna's family.
Yes.
And Guru Maharaj, she really liked that answer. But he would say, if you can trace out what first attracted you, what brought you to this side, to Krishna consciousness, if you can remember what that is, or you can think about it deeply and understand what that was, you can take that thread all the way back to Godhead. So these disciples, they were there for the kirtan at that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati appearance day, and Krishnadas led the kirtan. And he ends the kirtan with Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. They do this once a year. Uttama Sloka, one of the devotees, he's got the reel going. He goes back to Chicago, and they hear that one in ISKCON. And that's the standard for every kirtan forward. You don't end a kirtan without doing that. That came from Śrīla Maharaj's mat and Krishnadas, Babaji. Krishnadas,
Standard of kirtan.
Yeah. That whole, And Guru Maharaj would defend Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami's use of that title. Whereas a lot of the godbrothers to this day, the real Prabhupada is Bhaktisiddhanta. They make, and they can't digest that. But they're not appreciating or giving him the credit for what he's globalized Krishna consciousness.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
If anybody deserves a title, he does. And Guru Maharaj would say, actually, Prabhupada, that's not your. It's a title. It says there are higher titles. Vishnupad is higher,
yes.
And they were all taking those names, well. But Krishnadas, when he was moving around, when you travel in India, you become aware of what you're dragging with you, right? Every ounce matters, right? So Krishnadas, he had one book that he would bring everywhere, and he would read every day.
Yeah.
You know that book? Prapanam Jivam. Guru Maharaj's collection of slokas on surrender.
Yes.
That's the one book, right, that he kept and read every day.
And also Guru Maharaj got brothers, Paramananda Prabhu.
Who?
Paramananda Prabhu. Prabhupada very dear, intimate. Paramananda after Bhakti Giri Maharaj, Bhakti Gaurav Giri Maharaj. Paramananda Prabhu used to read every day that one. Prabhupada very, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Prabhupada very intimate. He used to sleep in the Prabhupada's room. Paramananda Prabhu used to read.
Nice.
Senior, Guru Maharaj senior.
Pishama, Prabhupada's sister, donated for the publication.
Yes. So, yes. And Śrīla Bhakti Pramod Pujipad Puri Goswami used to say, if you bring all books, all religious books, if you put one place and Prapanajamita one place, it will be more heavy. He used to say like this, you put all other books in one side and Prapanajamita one side, and Prapanajamita will be heavy. Weight will be more. Yes. So Guru Maharaj was in a heart that time when he wrote this book. Navadip Chaitanya Saraswati Math, Kolerganj, Aparad Bhanjan Path. He was in a hut, cottage. And then he thought that how the jiva will go soon, first, to reach to the God of Krishna. So then he got realization that only Sharanagati. So, Sharanagati, Prapanna Jivanamritam. Prapanna means Sharanagata. Prapanna means Sharanagata. So, then Bhaktivinoda Thakur given. Then Guru Maharaj think more to give, more about Sharanagati, right? Bhaktivinoda Thakur given, but more he want to give, right? So he just like collected from the ocean of scriptures. Scripture ocean, he found so many jewels, right? There he put it in Prapanna Jivanamritam.
I was talking with Nandan Swami at the Chaitanya Saraswati Math, and this came up that Guru Maharaj was about the essence. It wasn't about the form. I mean, it's not that he didn't support the form, but when it comes into conflict with the essence, with the spirit, then he always went with the spirit. And and Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, I was thinking about this after the conversation. Like, he broke the form, the ritual of Gaudiya Math. Meaning, if you go to Gaudiya Mats, generally, like I'm part of Gopinath Gaudiya Mats sometimes, and I go to the morning programs, and I go to Mangal Artik, and then they have the Tulsi Puja, and then they have all these bhajans, and they're all in Bengali, and so these devotees, they understand, that's their native tongue, so they understand what they're singing, and so with a full heart, they sing these songs. But with a Westerner, it doesn't work, because we're just hearing syllables. We're not understanding what's being sung, unless you've been around for a long time and you've learned the language, or you've learned the songs, and you learn the meaning of the songs. And so Bhaktivedanta Swami, he just simplified it down basically to the Maha Mantra. And then we would do Guru Puja every morning, you know, Shri Guru Charana Padma, which Guru Maharaj thought was a little bit, they do this once a year or twice a year for their gurus, you know, on the appearance and disappearance days. This is generally not done in Gaudiya Mat. But we needed that Guru Nishta. We needed that to, you know, to leave the Western, to break out of the Western mold. One of the first things I became aware of when I came to ISKCON in Boston, when I entered the temple, was how much everybody loved Prabhupada. And it was contagious. And I got it. I got the bug.
Yes.
You know, and that's really what kind of got me through the other stuff, whatever, you know, things that, you know, might make me think I should go back to my previous life or something. Yeah. So those two things, and devotional service. So he gave, you know, he had great faith that the Maha Mantra could even clean up the prarabdha karma, your current bottle, you know, your current situation. It could clean that karma up, which a lot of God brothers, they don't view that. You know, we're viewed differently. So, and he gave us a chance. He made it sound like it was achievable, becoming a Vaishnava. Not so easy. Not so easy. And I came late, and it's really not so easy when you come late. If you come young, that's a different thing. Like you got a good start. You got your second generation, so you're you know, you've had Prashadam day one. Not me. You know, I went through the 60s, and that's, we don't have to talk about that. So, yeah, to clean that all up in one lifetime, good luck. But at the same time, yeah, Prabhupada, he kind of cheated us in a way, but we're so fortunate that he did that. Yeah? He got us, because you tell an American, you know, you can take this up. It's going to take a few lifetimes, but, you know, you might get there. What do you think? You think somebody would take it up? No. They say, well, maybe next time, you know. Anyway. I'm talking too much here.
Yes.
Krishna.
So, very nice.
But Guru Maharaj was Śrīla Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Shiksha Guru.
Yes.
And he got that from Guru Maharaj. The essence is what's important, not the form.
Okay. Okay.
My legs aren't what they used to be.